by him, Lord Terracain was able to fall off the ringside, grab a chair, and what he ended up doing was herniating a disc in my L5 vertebrae. So I'm going to be out for hopefully no more than about 2 more months. And when I get back, Lord Terracain and I will we'll have some scores to settle.
He's got something coming from you, I guess.
He definitely has something coming from me. He's got the Frankensteiner coming, and when that hold's applied, it's lights out for anybody that's unfortunate to be in that situation. I've got actually a couple in store for him.
Well, Wild Thing Davey Dalton, you and I will be right back right after this.
The cellular phone for this program was provided by the Rogers Cantel Service Center. Cellular airtime for this program was provided by Rogers Cantel.
Now for the first match, weighing 215 pounds from Brampton, Ontario, here is Kid Grunge.
There's Kid Grunge coming into Green Day. The kids love him.
Kid Grunge is a relative newcomer to the sport. He's only got this is his first year of professional wrestling, so he'll have a lot of time to go places in the sport. For the most part, he's on a learning experience. Unfortunately, tonight his teacher is one of the most feared people in the sport. That's Lord Terracain. Not only will he have to put up with Lord Terracain's antics, he'll also have to contend with Stephen W. Temple, Lord Terracain's manager.
And
his slimy manager.
Weighing 237 pounds from Calgary, Alberta, accompanied by his manager, Stephen W. Temple, here is Lord Terracain.
Here he is, Lord Terracain, coming out of the mist, out of the fog, out of the black curtains. There's Stephen W. Temple. And there's Lord Terracain.
You know
the
how
evil one.
The sad thing about this is I knew Lord Terracain long before he began this fixation with Stephen W. Temple and got into the heavy cult rituals. We grew up together and we were really good friends. Unfortunately, he's changed his path now and he's heading down the wrong road. And what he's heading into in a couple of months is the Frankensteiner.
He's a cult leader with an attitude problem. And like you say, Davey, he's going to meet up with the Frankensteiner sometime. It's just a matter of time until you get healed. Look at him with that scowl, with the leer.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate.
Lord Terracain, there's Stephen W. Temple banging all over the place, banging on the mat. Davey, is Stephen W. Temple the type to get involved in this match if things don't go Lord Terracain's way?
Oh, for sure, Howie, for sure. Like I told you before, Stephen W. Temple is the real reason that I'm in the shape that I'm in right now.
Going down.
The Iceman's just checking Lord Terracain. Checking for any foreign objects and whatnot.
Stephen W. Temple taunting Kid Grunge. Kid Grunge wondering what's going on now.
Lord Terracain goes into his cult ritual here where he prays to his Buddha god.
Kid Grunge doesn't know what to make of it. The referee, the Iceman Phil Savage, is trying to get Lord Terracain into the match.
See, Howie, I truly believe this is all more of a psychotic game than anything else. With a couple more years' experience, Kid Grunge will know exactly how to work these head games. Well, see, he fell
look at
right
that
into it.
Lord Terracain taking Kid Grunge into the turnbuckle.
Into
oh my!
Turnbuckle head first, yes.
Fans here don't like it. Lord Terracain now throws him across the ring into the other turnbuckle. Oh! The clothesline.
Massive clothesline. Lord Terracain is a big, powerful man. I can't take that away from him. When he hits you with that clothesline, you know you've been run over.
Tremendous size advantage for Lord Terracain here. Look at that, the body slam.
With ease. Picked up Kid Grunge with ease.
Oh, an elbow drop to the head.
That'll rattle your teeth for sure, Howie, for sure. See, Lord Terracain feeds off this stuff. And the more his ego gets to swell, the more dangerous he'll become.
Oh, the fans here are livid. Oh!
Belly to belly over the top. Lord Terracain just in control of this match at this point in time.
Kid Grunge able to get him off of him. Maybe Lord Terracain got up and wants to beat him some more.
I wouldn't put that past him at all, Howie. I'm backing him to the ropes again. Irish whip.
Oh! Oh, that's
He
gotta
had it.
hurt.
Kid Grunge had the block. Tried a reversal.
Oh! Look at that! Oh!
Very, very sound wrestling maneuvers. Excellent. Excellent stuff. And a drop kick and through the ropes.
Through the ropes. Lord Terracain is down on the floor. Kid Grunge suddenly taking command of this match.
Here comes that slimy manager, his Stephen W. Temple.
Yes, what's Stephen Temple going to do? Oh, look at that! Body slams the
Kid
two of them.
Grunge, phenomenal from the top rope with a high cross body. Not only took Lord Terracain down, but Mr. Temple as well. Looks good on him. Good for the youngster. Good stuff.
Kid Grunge badly outsized with the big slam on not only Lord Terracain, but also Stephen W. Temple right at the feet of the fans.
Smart wrestling by Kid Grunge. He's going to have to use those aerial tactics if he has any hope in conquering Lord Terracain's tremendous size advantage.
Well, Kid Grunge uses what he calls the mosh flip. Oh, and he just avoids that big clothesline. Avoids
Again.
Another one by Lord. Oh, my!
There's that Stephen W. Temple again.
Look out. Here comes Lord Terracain with the leg drop.
My. That had to hurt.
Stephen W. Temple running around the ring like he's innocent.
I tell you, Howie, when I get back and I'm healthy, I think I've got a couple of Frankensteiners for Mr. Temple as well here.
Kid Grunge is...
He's hooking him into a belly to form of a
Oh!
Pearl River plunge suplex. That looks like it's it.
Oh! He just got the shoulder up,
Just barely, Howie, just
but
barely.
he's in pain.
Lord Terracain, unfortunately, in total command of this match at this point in time.
Well, it might have been a good match had Stephen W. Temple not grabbed Kid Grunge's foot against the
Agreed.
ropes. Oh!
Oh,
Good
he
move
spun
by
through
Kid
it. He
Grunge.
spun through it.
Can he pin Lord Terracain? No!
Just too much power there, unfortunately, Howie. Too much
Oh,
power.
there's a kick. Oh, good
Leapfrog
move
over the
by
top.
Kid Grunge. Uh-oh.
Small package. He might have him here.
Oh, Lord Terracain
Just
able to
in
get out of
time.
it. Oh,
Oh.
a clothesline to the neck of Kid Grunge, and he is in pain.
Unfortunately, Howie, this is where the experience factor comes in.
Oh,
He picked him up, didn't he?
He did. He picked him up.
He's going to punish him now. He feels in total control, Lord Terracain does.
Kid Grunge at his mercy.
He's getting a wrestling lesson
Another
now.
shot to the head. Into the turnbuckle. Oh, a kick to the chest. Kid Grunge now leaning against the ropes. Into the turnbuckle once again. Oh, flip.
Backdrop over the top.
Lord Terracain standing over Kid Grunge, looking around at the crowd.
Look at that slimy Stephen W. Temple. I'm telling you. He's the reason that Lord Terracain is what he is today.
Look at that. Kid Grunge trying to reach for the rope.
Lord Terracain just punishing him.
Stephen W. Temple taunting the crowd.
This is a wear down hold, Howie. He's going to take the last of his breath away from him before he's ready to polish
Lord
him off.
Terracain trained
Oh
to
my
be-
God, he's biting him, Howie. Look at this.
Oh my! How can he get away with this? Why can't Iceman Phil Savage do something about this? The referee not able to stop Lord Terracain from biting.
Beyond
Poor Kid
belief,
Grunge.
one of the most...
Just diabolical what he's doing in there to Kid Grunge. Oh!
Hits him again with another chop. That's what we call a reverse knife edge in this sport. Oh! Grunge over the top. He's going to the other turnbuckle.
He's going to do the here. Oh, we thought we'd see the mosh
We
flip.
got a head fake.
Oh, and there it is! Into the chest of Lord Terracain, trying to get him for the pin.
1, 2.
Terracain just too strong.
Just
Kid
too
Grunge
strong.
livid. Thought he had the reversal. Look at Stephen W. Temple laughing now.
Terracain's up and Terracain's solid. However, the kids doesn't seem to be afraid of him at all.
Almost cocky in that ring. Oh, what a shot by Lord Terracain.
There's the size difference. There's the power difference.
Definitely.
Howie.
Lord Terracain menacing in that ring right now.
Unfortunately, that again was inexperience. You cannot stand toe-to-toe with somebody who outweighs you by 40 pounds.
Stephen W. Temple just, oh, there it is.
That's it.
This could be the sacrifice.
That is the sacrifice. He's got it locked in. Looks like it's in nice and tight, too. I think that'll be it
This
for
is his
Kid Grunge.
trademark move, the sacrifice.
I do believe.
Lord Terracain, who was
That's
trained
one.
at the Hart Brothers Wrestling Academy
That's
in
two. If
Alberta.
that arm falls again, it's over. That's it. It's
over.
Ring the bell.
Lord Terracain has defeated Kid Grunge, who put up a spirited fight against Terracain. Now here, what's going on now? Stephen W. Temple
These
is
people
walking into the
are
ring.
sick, Howie.
What
Absolutely
is going on?
sick.
Look at them. They're taunting the crowd.
This is part of the ritual. Kid Grunge is another
What-
victim to be laid to rest, and
What
now
kind
he'll
of
be
a
sacrificed.
disgusting ritual is this? What's going on here? What are they doing to Kid Grunge? He's just an innocent kid up in that ring.
Welcome to the world of professional wrestling, Kid Grunge.
Oh my God. The diabolical, the evil Lord Terracain and his slimy manager, Stephen W. Temple, what are they doing to poor Kid Grunge?
Well, Howie, he can enjoy his moment now because he's not going to last too much longer.
This is a sad scene, I've got to tell you, a sad scene. Kid Grunge unconscious on the mat. And Stephen W. Temple and Lord Terracain cocky as they step out of the ring.
Well, like I say, that cockiness is only going to last so long, 'cause somewhere down the road, I've got his number.
The referee, Iceman Phil Savage, trying to help Kid Grunge up and out of the ring. He is still.
Here we go. We're going to
Still
the
on his
replay
hands
here,
and
Howie,
knees.
as you can see. Lord Terracain hooks on the sacrifice, and it's just a matter of time now as he's cutting off the oxygen flow to the brain. And unfortunately, Kid Grunge, there's no way he can get out of that.
Well, Kid Grunge is up and on his feet now. Not very happy about the treatment that he's received from Lord Terracain and Stephen W. Temple.
That's all right. Kid Grunge showed me a lot of potential in there today, and I'm sure he'll be back.
Put up a game fight. But we saw Stephen W. Temple reach into the ring and grab the foot of Kid Grunge at one point in the match when he had the upper hand.
That's right. That was one of the turning points in the bout. Unfortunately, the whole reason that happened the way it did was Kid Grunge tried to match power and strength
And now,
out of
the
a
second
result of
match.
inexperience. He'll be
Coming
back.
down the aisle of weight of 217 pounds. From Toronto, Ontario, accompanied by his manager, Brother Jeremy from the fraternity, here is Kevin the Graduate Love.
There's Kevin the Graduate Love. When he and his frat brothers get together, those frat tricks that they play often get ugly.
From Toronto, Ontario, the 23-year-old Kevin the Graduate Love.
He's playing Addicted to Love as he walks out. He's a slimy character too. He looks like he's impeccably educated, and he is educated.
He is
But
educated.
He uses his cunning and he uses his treachery in the ring.
Exactly.
And that guy he's got with him, Brother Jeremy,
Brother Jeremy.
another one.
As you can see, Kevin Love just pointed over here. I've known Kevin for a lot of years. I helped break him into the sport. Unfortunately, another
And
one
his opponent,
just seems to see things a different light than I do.
225 pounds from Vancouver, BC. Here is Mike Wildside.
Mike Wildside comes out, loves everybody.
From Sudbury, Ontario. Another 23-year-old who has approximately 3 years worth of wrestling experience. The fans truly love Michael Wildside.
He has done a lot of wrestling in those 3 years.
Yes, he has.
A lot of athletic ability. Look at him, shaking
Phenomenal
hands,
athlete.
shaking hands with all the kids in the audience. Meanwhile, Kevin the Graduate Love in the ring.
Kevin preparing as only Kevin can with his frat brother Jeremy. They plan on wreaking some havoc tonight.
You can cut that music at any point now. That's right.
Kevin Love is now giving
Mike
orders
Wildside.
to the DJs.
Vancouver, BC. A Westerner in the East. An outsider, someone we have no interest in, quite frankly. Speaking of having no interest, my name is Kevin the Graduate Love, but I'm sure you know that because I am a celebrity, a legend before my time. And I have no interest in being in Embrum, Ontario today. That's the truth. Yes, I usually say I can't wait for tomorrow. You know why I can't wait for tomorrow? Because I get better looking every day. But today, I don't say that. Today I say I can't wait for tomorrow because I'm going to be back in Toronto, the land of the living, the land where life goes on, not like Embrum, Ontario. Now, I don't have the time of day. I can speak French. No time for that. I'm going to let Brother Jeremy from the fraternity is going to say something. Hey, shut up! You want in here, little man? Come on. Tell him something. He's talking. Et toutes les personnes là, c'est plus petit comme Toronto. There you go.
Well, some unkind words from Kevin Love for this crowd.
Did I catch that right, Howard? Does he say he can't wait for tomorrow because he gets better looking
I got a question for you. Please, everybody, I got a question for Mr. Love. Who is this? Your prom date?
Well, Mike Wildside putting Kevin Love in his place.
Well, you know what, Howie? You might be too far off with that, that comment either. Michael stirring up the crowd, getting them in behind him. He definitely has the fan support in this match today.
I can't believe the way Kevin Love insulted the audience here.
Kevin Love just doesn't care. He's as arrogant as it come, and he's not worried as long as he has his frat brothers with him.
Kevin
He
Love,
feels at home anywhere.
like we said, when he and his frat brothers get together, the pranks often turn ugly.
They're in the ropes now. Kevin will have to give him a clean
He had
break.
Michael Wildside by the hair. He was pulling his hair, so it's already started.
I'm sure it's only going to go downhill from here.
Brother
Surprisingly,
Jeremy.
Kevin giving him a clean break off the ropes. And an arm drag here by Michael Wildside.
And a good one, too.
Yes,
Kevin
it
trying
was.
to look clean by letting him go early.
As it's
Oh, look at that, grabbing the ropes at his first opportunity. Was just leveled by Wildside.
Get in there, graduate! Let him know who's boss!
I'm sure that hurt Kevin's ego more than it did his actual body.
Let him know who's got the education!
Side headlock here by Michael Wildside. Whip off, we got a drop down. Looks like a hip toss.
Whoa!
Oh, reversal on the hip toss. Into
Another
a headlock
one.
takedown. Nice combination of moves by Michael Wildside.
Michael Wildside, famous for two moves, really the DDT and the Bulldog. Are we going to see it?
They're up to a standing headlock now. Michael with a push off.
Whoa,
Shoulder
the
tackle.
shoulder.
Kevin's down.
Oh,
Over the top. Leapfrog. Oh, and a body slam. And a kick out.
oh, a kick out.
Kevin very quick back to his feet.
Oh,
And
another kick out.
Side headlock takedown again. Kevin's on his back. Jeez, this is surprising.
And Wildside is on his game today.
He seems to be. Which is going to make it a long, long afternoon
We
for
can
the
see him.
graduate.
He's grabbing Michael's hair. The graduate, Kevin Love.
The referee's on top. The Iceman has it. Kevin with a rollover now. A 1 count. Back on top is Michael Wildside.
I got an education. How about you, son?
Wildside chatting it up with the frat brother Jeremy right now.
And not too kindly either.
No, he didn't seem to have any kind words for him. Oh, a reverse knife edge by the graduate. Into a whip.
Whoa!
Over the top.
Nice
Into a hip
by
toss.
Michael Wildside.
Excellent wrestling moves. And back to the basics. Back to that side headlock takedown. Mr. Wildside is wrestling a very, very smart match right now.
Shoulders up, ref!
The 1 count again. Kevin tries to roll him over one more time.
Now, so far, Brother Jeremy has been on his best behavior here.
Well, the match is early. We'll see. If it turns ugly in the ring for Kevin, I'm sure we'll see Brother Jeremy involved in this match.
Got him
sooner
in the
or
leg
later.
scissors now, Dave.
This is a wear down hold. If he can hold him here. Oh, pops out. Michael Wildside popped out quick, back into that side headlock takedown.
Come on, Kevin. Get back in the game now. Don't lose the winner.
Kevin Love has not been able to resort to any of his trickery yet.
He's got him to the ropes. They'll have to break in those ropes. He'll have to give him off. There we
the
go.
knee.
And another reverse knife edge.
Oh, and he ducks under that clothesline.
Oh, Kevin, very smart, using his just drop down out of the way of that attempted high cross by Michael Wildside.
Well, now Michael Wildside is down on the floor below the mat, and now look at this. Kevin Love has him.
Big body slam.
The body slam, and that's a hard floor.
That's a really hard floor. That'll take the wind out of you for sure, Howie.
And there, a leg drop onto Mike Wildside by Kevin Love.
The graduate seems to be in control at this point in time of the match. And there's brother Jeremy just standing over.
Mike Wildside trying to regain his feet. He's still. Now he gets up. Oh, the head into the stomach.
Shoulder tackle. Oh my God, he caught it with a short knee. That's got to ring the old noddle knocker.
Nice move.
Heavy suplex from the outside in, and Kevin's going to go for a count now. He had two. Mike was able to get his shoulders up.
Show him no mercy.
Kevin's got him backed in the corner again.
Oh, there's a knife edge. Another one.
Another reverse knife edge. And a third one.
Another one. Oh, now here's Mike. Got him on the turnbuckle. There's a knife edge. And another knife edge. And another knife edge.
A
look at
reversal
that.
here.
Oh, into the turnbuckle. And he went hard.
Oh, and a
the
spine
slam.
buster.
A spine buster. Mike Wildside is in pain. But he manages to get Kevin Love off of him.
Only a 2 count, Howie. Only a 2 count.
Mike Wildside in a lot of pain. The cumulative effects of the blows that he has received here.
Kevin's got him up. Oh! With a small knee into the spine of the back.
An elbow to the head.
Michael tried to roll to the outside there, but Kevin was too quick for him. Was able to catch him in the corner with that elbow. To the ropes again. Oh,
clothesline, a flying clothesline.
Flying clothesline. And the cockiness is coming through more and more each time he hits him with something.
Brother Jeremy with
words of wisdom for the graduate.
Yeah, a lot of insults. Oh, and a flying elbow to the head of Mike Wildside.
That should be it for Michael Wildside.
Oh, and he manages to lift Kevin Love off of.
Just barely, Howie, just barely. We almost had a 3 count there.
And referee Iceman Phil Savage starting to pay attention to Brother Jeremy and had his back turned to the two combatants.
Surprisingly, Brother Jeremy has stayed relatively quiet in this match. Besides being very boisterous, he's pretty much kept his hands off.
Oh!
Heavily into the corner with that clothesline. Another whip across, Michael into the corner. Kevin gets a head of steam. Oh my God! That's gotta rattle the chicklets.
Using the ropes. Oh, there's the Bulldog!
There's the Bulldog.
The Bulldog
for sure.
by Mike Wildside.
That could be it for the graduate. His school days might be over right here. Oh, he's getting up.
He gets a master's degree in shots and a Bulldog right there. There's another shot by Mike Wildside.
A hard right hand by Michael Wildside. And another one. Kevin again. Oh, blocked in a third right hand.
How much more can Kevin the Graduate Love
The crowd's behind the graduate. Sorry, Howie. The crowd is behind Michael Wildside now. Kevin seems to be on some watery legs. Oh, a beautiful leg lariat there by Michael Wildside.
That's something we didn't think we'd see today.
That's not in his repertoire. Therefore, he must be expanding every day we go by.
Oh, there's a head into the turnbuckle. Kevin Love.
He's going to go up. Give it to him, Mikey. Give it to him.
Oh, look at that. Kevin Love taking the shots. A fourth shot. Now he's got Mike Wildside.
Oh, he missed it. Oh, and a clothesline by Mike Wildside. I don't know how much more Kevin can take.
We've seen both of these wrestlers looking like they were in command in this one.
As we see so often how the tide turns in the world of professional wrestling.
Right now, Mike Wildside. The backbreaker.
He'll be setting him up fairly soon.
He's going to go to the second rope.
He's going to drop that elbow, it looks like.
Oh, an elbow
contact!
drop to the face.
Contact! Oh, I bet you the graduate wishes he was back in class right now.
Well, he probably thinks his best days were the days he spent in his desk. That elbow, that flying elbow to the face has to hurt. Oh!
Short kick.
Sneaky
There
little
it's up.
kick. Oh, and the flying leg drop to the back of Mike Wildside's head.
That has got to knock the wind out of you. Both combatants have been going now for about 10 minutes, and they've both got to be feeling the effects of this match.
Oh, into the turnbuckle hard goes Wildside. Oh,
Oh, my
evades,
God.
manages to evade Kevin, the graduate love, and he
the-
took that turnbuckle right in the face.
Frat brother Jeremy's up on top now. What's going on? Oh, Michael Wildside's got him now.
Uh-oh.
Brother Jeremy's going to get a lesson.
Oh, and a knee to the back. While Mike Wildside was looking after brother Jeremy, Kevin, the graduate love, came with a knee to the back, and now he's got Mike Wildside at his mercy.
Totally had Mike distracted.
Oh!
And a roll-up.
What a
We could have it. 1, 2, 3.
He's got him! That's it. Now Mike Wildside gives a shot to brother Jeremy on the way out. Congratulatory high fives from the crowd here. Mike Wildside has dispatched Kevin, the graduate love, in spectacular fashion.
A phenomenal show here put on by these two. As only you will see in the Outaouais Professional Wrestling, we have some of the best talent available here in Canada.
Kevin,
They
the
just put
graduate
it
love,
on.
is incensed. He is livid.
Oh, isn't that sweet? He made up with his prom date.
Oh, this crowd just despises those two men.
Kevin does not seem to be one of the more popular wrestlers here today.
No, especially after he insulted this crowd. Let's get another look
we go back to the
this
replay here?
tremendous wrestling.
Michael Wildside has Jeremy. Jeremy seems to be just merely discussing. The graduate comes in with the knee to the back, turns him around, delivers those right hands. Looks like he's setting him up for a body slam, but Michael's able to go over the top and into a quick roll up for a 3 count.
Great work by Mike Wildside.
Excellent, excellent stuff.
Outaouais Professional Wrestling will be back right after this.
Hey people, I'm coming back for that final match in Amber. Dangerous Dan and Mysterious 2, Captain Morgan. You lost the belt last time on the final match. You better be ready because I'll be ready for our time.
Welcome back to the steamy Embrum Recreational Complex. And we've had some tremendous wrestling so far out here on Outaouais Professional Wrestling. We've got more to come. Here's ring announcer Luke Lassell.
Coming down the aisle at a weight of 265 pounds from Ottawa, Ontario, here is Predator.
There's the Predator. He has been known to pull out every dirty thing in his arsenal to win a fight. He'll do anything to win a match, won't he, Wild Thing, Davey Dalton?
Another wrestler who's just getting into the sport. He's only got a year's worth of experience and he's already headed down the wrong path.
He has been known to use anything, like I said, to win a match. He'll use brass knuckles, he's used chains, metal objects, it doesn't matter as long as he can win.
That's his main objective and it doesn't matter how he attains it.
Son adversaire, his opponent, weighing at 185 pounds, de Gatineau, Québec, Mesdames et Messieurs, Rene Bastien!
Rene Bastien, the wily veteran, he's been around for a long time, Dave.
A very long time. Rene's one of these technical wrestlers who relies more on the actual holds and counter maneuvers of the sport rather than someone like the Predator who is willing to win at all costs.
Rene Bastien enjoying the high fives of the crowd as he enters the ring.
He's a crowd favorite here today for sure.
He's got a lot to look forward to in his match here against the Predator. The Predator.
If this stays a technical match, Rene should have no problem with the Predator. Unfortunately, I have a feeling it's not going to go that way.
Well, the thing about the Predator is that he has done a lot of fighting in no disqualification matches where anything goes. Now, unfortunately for him, or fortunately for us, rules will be invoked today.
Which will be to Rene's advantage because he's, like again I say, he's more of a technical wrestler. More of a technical wrestler than a brawler.
1, 2, the hair of Jesus!
Unbelievable. He's pulling already these shenanigans that he does.
Well, Rene Bastien had the hands to the Predator's chin, and the Predator was complaining that he was getting his hair pulled.
A simple clean break, and the Predator just whining already.
Look at that. Now he had Rene Bastien by the hair.
For no reason, it should have been a clean break, and he's already showing the dirty tactics, which are becoming very common with the Predator's matches.
Well, we thought that we saw some evil earlier in this match. Good move there by Rene Bastien, the flip.
Takedown by Rene. Oh, look at this. Look who's coming out the ringside. It's the graduate Kevin Love walking across here.
Kevin Love, look at this. He's going to be sitting down right here at ringside with us.
Look who's coming into the commentating booth.
Good headlock in the chokehold. Now look at this. The Predator is pulling hair again.
Gentlemen.
Mr. Graduate, how are you, sir?
Kevin Love.
Thought I'd bring a little sensibility to the conversation out here. What do you say? A little education.
A little education. You were thoroughly insulting to the people here in Embrum.
Well, quite frankly, they are thoroughly insulting to look at, so I just wanted to treat them as I was feeling treated.
My, oh my, oh my. Certainly no respect.
Speaking of education, Mr. Graduate, it looked like Michael Wildside taught you a lesson or two in the ring today.
I believe that was just a fluke, and let me just say I'm not done for this evening. Take that as you like.
Some tough words from Kevin the Graduate Love.
I noticed that you're alone today. Where's your
brother Jeremy's in the back. He's working on the philosophy that we're going to be using, and once we get out here, the thesis, if you will, for the battle royal at the end of the evening, David. I noticed you're not in the ring. It's funny. We've had dealings in the past. If you'd like to touch on this.
Well,
it's odd, isn't it, that you're injured. As soon as I come to town, you decide you've got a bad back, a bad head, a bad neck. What is it? What's wrong with you, David Dalton?
Well, Kevin, if we want to fill the fans in real quick, we've had our run-ins in the past. And I guess it's fortunate for you that unfortunately I have a herniated disc today and will not be able to wrestle.
That's not the way I look at it, Budrow. You see, I've been training. You haven't seen me in a year and a half, buddy. Year and a half. You sat here.
Gentlemen, I'm going to ask you to please behave yourselves.
All right, let's concentrate on the match.
Decorum. Right, the Predator, we saw him having something stuffed into his knee pad.
Well, he's
certainly some evil, and maybe Kevin Love, you might know a little something about that.
I know nothing about being evil. I don't know what you're talking about. I know how to win.
Oh, really?
You'll be seeing that a little later, David.
I hope so, Kevin.
The Predator now has Rene Bastien in the headlock.
The standing side headlock by the Predator. This is one of the only wrestling holds I've ever seen him use, to be honest.
Oh!
And again, driving the knuckles and the thumb, it looks like, into the forehead and eye area of Rene Bastien. And Rene goes down hard.
Oh, the boot to the head. A boot to the back. A boot to the shoulder.
This is the Predator style. He's not a technical wrestler. He just merely kicks and punches and tries to wear down and brutalize his opponents. Oh! Big body slam by the Predator, and Rene felt that in the lower portion of his back.
Look out, Rene. Here comes the Predator's leg. No flying leg drop to the throat.
That's a 270-pound leg drop coming over there, Howie. And right now, Rene is in some trouble.
Look at this, grabbing the hair of Bastien now.
What's left of it.
A headbutt.
Absolutely no respect for the rules.
Another one.
It looks as if at this point in time, Predator is well in command of this match.
Well, we've seen tides turn in wrestling matches earlier.
We've got a choke going on here now. The referee will have to get in there and break that. And on 4 count he does.
Another one. He's right back to it again.
Gentlemen, you know what you got to keep in mind. The Predator here, he's in his first year of professional wrestling. He's a rookie. He's pretty vicious out there. Can you imagine this guy in 3 or 4 years when he's had a little seasoning?
That's what I was telling him,
When
Kevin.
he's had a little education.
That's the way to go, baby. Listen to you. Trying to use my lines. Just stick to the match, all right there, Howie?
The Predator has Rene Bastien, but Bastien grips the rope.
It looks as if the Predator's a little lost in here. He has Rene at his disposal, but yet doesn't seem to be able to know how to finish him off.
Oh, and Bastien gives the Predator a shot to the knee, but then the Predator returns with the elbow to the back.
And a rake of the back with the nails.
Tremendous size advantage for the Predator here, Dave.
We've been seeing a lot of that, unfortunately, so far in this card today. Again, it's a matter of counteracting the size with speed and aerial tactics. Rene will have to use all the scientific wrestling background knowledge which he has to combat against this tremendous size disadvantage.
Oh, hard into the turnbuckle, and then the body of the Predator into the chest and head.
He came out of that buckle fast and hit a brick wall.
I don't see experience playing a big part so far in this match. I just think the brutal size of the Predator is overpowering Rene.
Well,
oh, out of the ring and onto the floor.
We see things a little different than that, Mr. Graduate. Taking a little time on the outside. Hopefully Rene can reestablish himself and shake the cobwebs off. And
oh, an elbow to the back.
Just a matter of beating him to the post. Oh!
Felt that up here, boys.
Certainly some poor sportsmanship. That's terrible what he's just done, throwing Rene Bastien into that post like that.
Now I hear the Predator has a big finishing move, the body splash. I don't think there's going to be a body left to splash after that.
Well, right now Rene Bastien's body has been splashed all over the floor outside of the ring.
He makes it back in, I'll be surprised.
And some taunting of the Wild Thing, Davey Dalton, by the Predator.
That's all right. That's a rookie mistake.
I'm starting to like this guy.
Now, what's the Predator doing?
You know all about
with
those
the
rookie
Iceman
mistakes,
Phil Savage? Not even letting Bastien get back into the ring and already hammering him. Oh, the clothesline.
Vicious clothesline.
Let's remind all of our fans watching that this Thursday they can tune in and watch ER, and Rene will be there. Oh, he kicked up.
He just barely got out of that 2 count.
Not too much sympathy from you, graduate
No,
Kevin Love, for what's
about,
going on in that ring.
I care about me. That's it, buddy.
What about your prom date?
Let's for once and for all set that straight. Brother Jeremy and I, quite plutonic. We're frat brothers. We're as close as it gets.
And how close might that be?
Mr. Dalton, you may recall that sometimes I come to the ring with my sorority sisters. So you know that there are plenty of women in my life. Oh, elbow to the head by Rene.
While you guys are going at each other, I'll take a look at the match here. And there's a kick to the hip of Rene Bastien. Another kick to the leg, working on that right leg. He's not letting Rene. Rene's on the ropes. His rope through his throat.
Easy for you to say, Howie.
Certainly some consideration might be in order here, Kevin.
Well, you know, come on. This guy's out of the ring now again.
Rene is going to have to mount some type of offensive comeback here. It's not going to be just a matter of time before the Predator is going to finish him off.
It gets to a point where the referee has to consider stopping the match.
Agreed.
So far, the Predator has been somewhat dirty, though, in this match with Rene Bastien. Rene not even allowed to get back into the ring.
There's a nice shoulder tackle and a second one. Over the top with a sunset flip. Can he pull him down? The Predator's got the ropes. Oh! 1. Oh! Quick 2 count by Rene Bastien. That's where the experience will come in, knowing what to do and when to do it.
Almost couldn't pull the Predator off the ropes there. Now the Predator is back in command. Oh!
A series of elbows to the midsection and a drop kick.
Nicely done.
Very nicely done by Rene Bastien.
Nice technical work by Rene Bastien on the huge Predator.
He's working the arm now.
Oh, is he ever? That's gotta hurt.
There it is.
Oh! What a move!
What is that, graduate? Is that a form of
The experience of Rene taking over here.
a Mexican arm drag, I would say.
Really working on that shoulder now.
This is where Rene wants to have the Predator. He wants to have him down on the mat. It'll take away the size advantage which the Predator has right now. And his experience will come into play heavily in this portion of the match.
The Predator in a lot of pain right now. That shoulder really being worked on. Oh, and the rake of the eyes.
There are the eyes again.
Oh, and there's a kick from Bastien, and the flip.
A snapmare brought him over the top. He's got him. And back on that arm again. And a 2 count. Rene almost thrown through the ropes.
That's right.
Almost to the floor again. Jeez, Rene spent almost as much time on the floor as the graduate did in their previous match.
Buddy, I was flying around more than either of these guys have.
Oh, and a tremendous move.
Tremendous high cross. Rene's in a pinning combination now. 2
Almost
count again,
gets
and
the
he
3.
throws him off. He's going back again with the cover. Only a 2 count again.
It's been my experience that when I go for the pin and the guy kicks out in 2, I don't jump on him again. It's time to get up, give him a power move, give him some sort of effective move.
Look at this from the second rope.
I think he was attempting a second rope bulldog, and just a little bit too much spring off those ropes and flew over top of him. Still, the impact was felt.
Rene is showing his experience. He's picking a body part. He keeps going back to that arm, it seems. That's good. You take the power of Predator and you demobilize him, I guess, by ruining one of the arms. He's not quite as strong.
Rene almost had the 3 count there.
And the Predator, see, the advantage that Rene will have is he's got lighter body weight, so as the match progresses and it goes into longer duration, that'll switch the tide and put it in Rene's favor.
Absolutely.
Almost had him again. A series of 2 counts here, but he just can't seem to hold the massive Predator down.
There's an athletic move by Rene Bastien, and he could have him now. Oh, and he almost had the 3.
These athletic moves he's showing, they're nice, but they're not going to be as effective. You got a big, huge guy like the Predator, you got to label him with something.
There we go. Rene Bastien giving back a little bit of medicine to the Predator that was dished out earlier by raking the eyes with the boots. Into a side standing headlock now.
The Predator was once the tag team partner of Psycho Miko.
Oh, and he hit the ropes. Very difficult there. And again to the floor. Again to the floor.
We've talked about this. Look at this.
Oh,
Rene
he's
Bastien
going out
outside
now.
of the ropes, and he's being chased now by the Predator. He's not letting him back up the stairs.
Rene was
Predator
smart.
taking this to the floor now.
Oh, into the stairwell.
Rene was smart to try to get back in. You don't want to be brawling with a guy the size of the Predator.
Well, he's got no choice right now.
Absolutely, he got caught.
On a reversal here.
Into the
post.
Great move by Rene.
He just fed the Predator his very own same dish right then and there.
His
Predator.
nose whacked right into that post.
Fortunate not to be bleeding right now.
I can't believe it's not.
I can't believe there's not a dent in the post.
5, 6.
He's got to get back into that ring. Oh, looks
He's
like
taking his time now.
Looks like he's exhausted out there. If not a little under the weather.
I would say right now his chiclets aren't where they used to be, and
Like that post in the face scrambled his breakfast.
oh, pulls him back in. I think it's just a matter of time now before he's able.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, a dirty move. An elbow to the midsection by the Predator.
That's a Predator trademark. When the going gets tough, the tough start cheating.
Do what it
Graduate knows
takes.
about that.
Do what it takes to
There
win,
we
gentlemen.
go, baby.
Now, why isn't the Iceman Phil Savage doing something about that? And now, tossed out of the ring, Rene Bastien. The Predator getting some time now. And now he's going back out
Back to
after
them.
him. Uh-oh, what's he pulling out? What's he pulling out?
going into-
I don't
What's
see
he pulling out?
anything.
He pulled something.
What do you mean you don't see anything? What match are you watching?
I couldn't see.
What's
There
this?
was a cameraman
What's
in
this?
my way.
Oh my goodness.
He hit him with the powder. I do believe we're going to have a disqualification here on this part.
What is that?
What has the Predator done? Once again resorting to some dirty tactic.
Unbelievable.
Rene Bastien
Bastien's
is
awarded
the
the
winner
victory.
by disqualification. Look at this, the Predator. Oh, another shot to the back. Bastien.
Coming down the aisle at a weight of 215 pounds from Elmer, Quebec. Ladies and gentlemen, Psycho Miko!
Psycho Miko.
Psycho Miko, another rookie in the sport.
He was the tag team partner, the former tag team partner of the Predator.
Thankfully, Mike's changed his ways a little bit, and maybe he's seen the light. Put him on the right road down this world of professional wrestling.
Well, the way the Predator tells it, he was left behind by Psycho Miko. But right now, Psycho Miko is quite happy to be on his own.
Well, I was there that night that the incident occurred, and I can promise you it had nothing to do with Psycho Mike.
Is that the night someone left you lame, David? Injured, out
no.
of the ring.
Thank you, Kevin. I understood the first word. No, that was not that night.
When can we expect your imminent return?
Well, if you keep
I'm
taunting me
looking
the
at my
way you do...
daytimer. I'm trying to figure out when I can book to be back in town.
And his opponent, at a weight of 235 pounds, from parts unknown, Bruiser!
There he is, the Outaouais Professional Wrestling belt holder, the Bruiser.
I must point out before this match begins, this is a non-title sanctioned match. The belt is not up for grabs here today.
Well, the Bruiser certainly making an entrance here, showing the belt.
He doesn't seem to be a well-liked participant in today's events.
Oddly, he's wearing the belt, which is all that matters. It doesn't matter. This isn't a popularity contest.
He's as tough as they come.
Well, Mr. Graduate, you might not understand it, but sometimes when you're in that ring and you've been there for 15, 20 minutes, you get that feeling in the pit of your stomach. It sometimes helps to have the fan support to bring you back over the top. However, you bring your prom date to ringside every time you come anyway, so I guess that's all the moral support.
Dave, I was thinking, Brother Jeremy looks a little more like your girlfriend than my prom date, as I remember.
Where is Jeremy right now?
Brother Jeremy's in the back working on our thesis. You see, we're going to be out here for the Battle Royal. We have a plan for success later this evening.
Well, certainly an educated man like yourself doesn't need to use treachery and trickery the way you do.
No, but it makes it a lot more fun, doesn't it, Howie? Come on, you're enjoying it.
I'll admit nothing like that.
A lock up here. We'll get back to the match quickly, folks, between the Bruiser and Psycho Mike. Bruiser showing his power by just merely pushing him off.
Well, certainly a weight advantage to the Bruiser.
It's all right. Mike will have the speed advantage in this contest. And again, he's hooked up twice now. Does not seem to be able to combat it. He'll have to regroup and come at this a different direction.
One hand pushing Psycho Miko
very
just to the mat.
Man.
Oh, the Bruiser not winning any fans here.
Not at all.
We've certainly seen some mean-spirited wrestling so far this evening. Oh!
There we go. Michael with an arm wringer. And he's twisting it up for all it's worth. It looks like he's trying to take that home with him. Continues to work on the arm. Good scientific.
Oh, not letting the Bruiser get to the rope.
Not quite. They will have a clean break if he can reach that rope. Again, excellent. Excellent wrestling by Michael.
What's that? What's that?
As he pie faces him to the corner here. He'll have to give him a clean break. Oh, he missed with that big right hand.
There's the speed. And there's a shoulder to the midsection. 3 times.
3 times. Coming out of the corner. Oh, and a big hip toss by Psycho Mike. And that's it for the Bruiser.
Quickly retreating to the ropes there.
That's the way Michael will have to approach this match.
What's going on? What's the Bruiser doing?
I think he's just readjusting his knee pads.
He's reevaluating everything.
After what we've just seen with the Predator going to his knee pad, we can't take anything for granted.
Psycho Mike holding the ropes, offering as you will.
His name is pretty apropos. He is Psycho if he wants to get back in there with the Bruiser. And allow me to comment on the Speedos or pajamas.
Oh, a quick go behind into a roll-up. He might have him right here.
Oh,
2 count. Bruiser's out of there. Oh, into a nice drop toe hold. Beautiful wrestling moves here by Psycho Mike.
We'd like to thank Goodwill for donating Psycho Mike's ring outfit.
I truly believe, Howie, this is the reason that he's separated from the Predator in the first half. Mike's he's a rookie, but he's getting educated in the wrestling holds and counter holds of this sport, whereas the Predator just seemed to be willing to kick and punch his way through.
Looks more like a brawler, the Predator does. Psycho Miko at least has some of the technical prowess under his belt.
Now, if the Bruiser can get to this rope, he will have to let go of this hold. And that's it. He's got a rope, so he'll have to break the hold. Clean break by Mike. Well, considering a quick onslaught by the Bruiser with the power moves, Michael seemed to have regrouped himself here.
Well, the Bruiser was...
There's a quick arm drag into a second one. The wrestling technique here is just, and he's powdering again. He's out of the ring.
And just a moment ago, the Bruiser was lecturing Iceman Phil Savage. For some reason, I'm not sure what.
Well, unfortunately, things aren't going the way the Bruiser, I'm sure, had anticipated, and he's going to have to regroup his game plan here and come at this from a different angle. Your comments, Mr. Graduate.
I'm just thinking of the Savage here, the Iceman. I know why they call him that. I'm thinking back to the spine buster that I could have ended the match with.
The Bruiser with a quick rake to the eyes on that lockup, and he's on top of him now with a series of elbows and forearm smashes. Oh, and a rake across the rope.
Across the ropes. Oh, and Psycho Miko is in pain.
The referee has got to step in there when stuff like that happens and break this stuff up.
Those tactics are something that we might have thought we'd see from the Predator or
very, very powerful
Terracain,
individual.
and there's the backbreaker from the Bruiser.
Just displaying his power here.
Uh-oh, he's up on the second rope.
Oh,
the
my
leg drop.
God. Is there anything left of Mike here?
I can't believe he kicked up after that.
I can't believe it either. Great intestinal fortitude showed here by Psycho Mike. This might be it. Oh, and he kicks out on 2.5.
Psycho Miko is still in pain from that rope break that he took.
For sure. Reaching deep down inside, and he's going to have to here. Again, the Bruiser just doing what he does best, and that's bruising.
Dishing out the punishment to Psycho Miko. Into the turnbuckle. Hard. Oh, and then
he caught him with a boot, and he comes back again in a second boot. Oh! Unbelievable.
The Bruiser hit hard there.
Bruiser hit very hard on the back of the neck. If Mike can follow this up, we might be able to get something. Whip to the rope. Oh, and a big, big elbow drop. He might have him here, Graduate. Oh! That looked very, very close.
The Iceman looked like he was
very
ready
close.
to give him the three.
Oh, and again with a big, big elbow off the ropes. He's going again.
Psycho
One,
Miko looks like he's
two. He might have him here. Almost.
Much more authoritative kick up that time by the Bruiser. Bruiser's a more well-rounded athlete, I think. You saw he can go up to the top or second rope. He can fly around a bit, but he's powerful.
Certainly
a reversal here on the whip by the Bruiser. He got under that clothesline, under the elbow. Oh my God, a big power slam. He might have him. This might be over right here. Oh, and Michael's able to kick out on 2.5.
Good job by Psycho Miko. The Bruiser not happy.
Not happy at all. Very, very close. Again with that big leg drop. Does he have him?
Not quite.
Not quite. Again, Michael just kicking out in the nick of time.
I can't believe it. There are people who are actually cheering for the Bruiser right now.
They are sick, sick people, I tell you. The Bruiser just tossed Michael out like yesterday's trash.
Writhing in pain on the floor under the ring.
Bruiser's going out after him now.
Oh, into the mat. Into it again.
Reverse knife edge there.
Yes.
Psycho Miko back down inside the ring.
He's in some serious pain now. The Bruiser just walking around the ring, taunting this crowd here in Embrum, Ontario.
Oh, pushing the Iceman out of the way.
No. See, Bruiser, he wants Psycho Miko back in the ring.
That's right. He can't be putting his hands on the referees here in Outaouais Wrestling because that's an automatic disqualification.
Oh, a good
Michael
shoulder.
up with a tackle. Two of them. I think we got a sunset flip coming. He might have him here. 1, 2. Oh, just got out of it.
Last second, that shoulder came up.
Oh, he's got him in a small package. 1, 2. Just in the nick of time.
How does he manage to avoid that 3 count?
That's it. I think that's about it for Michael. Bruiser looks like he's setting up for a seat. Yep, he's putting him in a pile driver. If he hits it, it's over. It's over right here. A gallant effort by Psycho Mike, but again, just a not Just not enough experience on Michael's behalf and too much power with the Bruiser.
The Bruiser showing terrible sportsmanship, not even allowing the Iceman to raise his hand.
This is just one plain nasty individual. That's all there is to it.
The Bruiser is mean.
And again, receiving his championship belt. The Bruiser actually has fans here at ringside. Can you believe that?
Well, I think the Bruiser has intimidated some of these fans. He's intimidated some of these fans. The Bruiser giving us the #1 sign as he walks by us.
Well, as long as he's got the belt, he's got the right to do that.
I'll tell you, somebody should teach the Bruiser about etiquette and had sportsmanship. I'll tell you that.
I'll have a little chat with him later, see if we can, educate him a little bit.
Psycho Miko not happy.
Sauriol, if you know anything about wrestling, you should get on the bus, the next bus out of town like your ex-partner, Purple Haze did. If you got any brains, do it now while you still have the time to do it. Because come March 31st, you're finished.
The cellular phone for this program was provided by the Rogers Cantel Service Center. Cellular airtime for this program was provided by Rogers Cantel.
The Ottawa-Carleton region is host to a multitude of events, more than any one person could possibly attend. That's why Rogers Community Programming is there, recording hundreds of events like this one, so that you can still catch it on Rogers Community Channel 22. It's the next best thing to being there.
Get off the couch! Get your fingers out of the nacho bowl! Shape up on Rogers Community 22.
Hi, I'm Patricia Bowl.
And I'm Vince Bellier. You'll see us on the sidelines for the best in rugby, touch football, and baseball. We'll also keep you up to date on how local teams are doing at Oxford.
So your ticket to high school sports is home team right here on Rogers Community 22.
We are back on Outaouais Professional Wrestling, and I am at ringside with Kevin, the Graduate Love.
I have to say, you've been giving me a lot of respect, and I appreciate that. You're one of the few people in this town of misfits that's actually been speaking nicely to me today.
Kevin. We don't refer to people anywhere. We don't call people misfits.
Here, let's glance around, if you will, with me. What are you going to tell me about this town? Any differently? You're just playing Mr. Nice Guy. I've had it with you, quite frankly.
I'm not going to dignify that with a remark.
Move along, Howie. Nothing to see here.
I want to say to you, Kevin, the Graduate Love, that I'm very surprised that in your match today, you and your cohort,
my frat brother,
your brother Jeremy,
from the frat,
that I'm surprised, actually, that you guys did not resort to your trickery and chicanery.
Oh, you think I need to resort to that? You see, everyone's been coming out to me since that happened. Oh, you lost. The war has just begun. Mr. Wildside has not seen the last of me tonight. You people at home have not seen the last of Kevin the Graduate Love. I'm going to make a large impact in this world. So let me just say, Mr. Wildside, I'll be seeing him in the Battle Royal tonight.
Certainly, you cannot perpetrate any more evil than we have seen this evening.
No, there's been a lot of evil out here. You know what? I'm not scared to break the rules now and then if the Iceman's not looking. But the sacrifices we've seen. Lord Terracain, let's talk about him for a second. How about this guy?
I am shocked and dismayed that this could happen.
I'm not at all dismayed. I'm not at all dismayed, but I'm actually shocked. I'm kind of enjoying it, actually.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Why don't we go to ring announcer Luke LaSalle?
And now for the tag team match. Coming down the aisle at a weight of 230 pounds from West Palm Beach, Florida, accompanied by his manager, Captain Morgan, and his partner, Mysterious 2, Dangerous Dan.
Now, in your own inimitable way, Kevin the Graduate Love, tell us what you know about these two wrestlers.
I know so little about these two. I'll tell you the truth. Captain Morgan I thought was a drink. And that's apparently the manager, and he's dressed like he's some sort of a waiter or something. You know, with all this said, you know, I talked to these guys a little bit in the back. They seem like decent, nice guys. You can interpret that as you wish.
Now, this Mysterious 2, he is indeed mysterious. On the sheets that we were given before this whole thing started, we have no information on Mysterious 2.
Nothing at all.
For all we know, he might not even be from this planet.
You know what? I think he might not be from this planet. Let's not stretch it. What do you say, Howie?
Well, where could he be from?
Well, parts unknown.
Nothing but question marks.
There have been some very, very powerful wrestlers in the past hailing from parts unknown.
Nothing but question marks surround Mysterious 2. And of course, look at that Captain Morgan. Quite
guy.
Flamboyant, as is
the cock and the walk.
Dan.
Dangerous Dan illuminating the ring with his ring apparel.
Illuminating is the right word. Illuminating is the right word.
Now, it's my understanding, Howie, that Dave Dalton was originally scheduled to be in this match.
Dave Dalton was originally scheduled to be in this match, but because of the herniated disc in his back,
their opponents,
he will not be
coming on the aisle at a weight of 180 pounds from Hull, Quebec. With his partner, Whelping Davey Dalton.
Would you look at that?
Here is Guy
Sauriol. And look who's with him.
Look at this guy.
Look who's with him.
He hasn't wrestled in how long, and he's not gonna wrestle for how long because of his injury? What's going on?
The wild thing, Davey Dalton, who was working here doing color commentary just moments ago, is accompanying Guy Sauriol.
The thing about Davey Dalton, I think he may have filled you in earlier. We had some run-ins a couple of years back, so I know plenty about Davey Dalton. Don't ever let him hear me say this, but he's a heck of a wrestler and a heck of an athlete. Despite the fact I can't stand being around the guy, to tell you the truth.
Well, some kind words.
Well, and there's a reason he's holding that belt, because he's one of the best around.
Now, Guy Sauriol, along with the Purple Haze, holds the Outaouais Professional Wrestling belt. The tag team belt. This is not a championship match, however.
Non-title tonight.
Non-title match. The Wild Thing, Davey Dalton, and Guy Sauriol taking on Mysterious 2 and Dangerous Dan Gervais.
How is this going to work with Dalton, you see? All those matches we had a few years back, I think I may have contributed to the back
as much as I would love to be able to work today and kick your... Unfortunately, 3 weeks ago, I was injured by Lord Terracain, thank you, and I've got a herniated disc in my vertebrae, so I'm going to be out for a couple of months. I have already went over this in the back, and unfortunately, like I said, I can't work with you guys today, but I promised them that I'd have them a partner, and I was able to work it out with Outaouais Professional Wrestling that the tag team belts are not up for grabs today. It's not the match that was sanctioned. I can't wrestle. There's no way they should be up. He's got to work with another partner. That's all there is to it, boys.
Oh, look at this.
Dangerous Dan, not impressed.
Dangerous Dan Gervais, Mysterious 2, and Captain Morgan are livid. Look at this.
Apparently the first they've heard of this.
They say a contract was signed.
What's the matter? You too yellow to take on my guys?
And would you like some fries with that?
You're just like Purple Haze. Take the next bus out. You get whoever you want. Doesn't matter. Bring them down. We'll take them. Anyone.
Captain Morgan is livid.
It's not fair to Guy. I'm not 100%, and I'm not putting his title up when I can't wrestle to my full potential. All right? Simple as that, Mel.
This is an interesting turn of events here, Howie.
Who knows what's going to happen? These three on one side, Guy Sauriol effectively fighting by himself.
That's not good odds.
And look at that!
Here we go.
Look at that! Oh my!
I just watched Davey Dalton is running to the back.
Davey Dalton running to the back, and here comes
Oh,
Kid Grunge.
Kid Grunge.
Mysterious 2 with the knees to the midsection. Oh my! Kid Grunge with Dangerous Dan. And Mysterious 2 has Guy Sauriol against the turnbuckle. Kid Grunge now with Mysterious 2, giving it to him. Dangerous Dan is outside the ropes. Kid Grunge with some spectacular moves, both Mysterious 2 and Dangerous Dan Gervais outside of the ring now.
Kid Grunge is a rookie, but he's got a lot of potential. I've trained with this man before. I actually broke a crutch over his back about a year ago, but we'll leave that out of this. He's a good wrestler, and I think this is going to be a great match.
This is a spectacular turn of events right now. Captain Morgan pacing down one side, Dangerous Dan and Mysterious 2 at the other end.
And we've been rejoined by His Highness.
And Davey Dalton has just stepped back with us.
You know, graduate, I'll tell you, that hurt more than anything else I've ever had to do. But in all fairness to Guy, I can't wrestle, and there's no way that I'm going to allow him to lose his title because of my, you know what I mean?
And you know what? I was actually complimenting you. I can't believe it. I must have mad cow disease. I was complimenting you a moment ago, saying that you made the right decision.
Right now, Dangerous Dan Gervais and Mysterious 2 have left. They are in the process of leaving the ring, claiming they have a contract.
That'd be the best thing is if they just kept going, because I have a feeling Kid Grunge and Guy are going to give more than they can handle tonight.
Well, certainly Kid Grunge. Oh, here they come. Mysterious 2 and Dangerous Dan Gervais. Here we go. Oh, a tremendous slam by, Guy Sauriol looks energized.
Another arm drag. Oh, and a head scissors takedown. Beautiful combination and a drop kick. Beautiful combination of moves by Guy Sauriol.
Dangerous Dan Gervais is running to check on the health of his partner, and he's called a timeout. Can you call a timeout in wrestling?
To my knowledge, no. Perhaps we should ask the member of our commentating crew, the educated one.
You also know I have some law background. There was precedent set several years ago, many years ago. And there actually are timeouts allowed now and then. You do it by throwing your opponent out of the ring, and that gives you a moment to rest and relax.
So it's not an official timeout, it's more of a, I understand.
Follow along, Dave. There'll be a test after this.
It's at the goodwill of Guy Sauriol.
The fans getting involved here today.
They certainly are. Mysterious 2 jumped out of the ring. Now he jumps back out, jumps back in, jumps back out. Certainly they look like they're on their heels.
See, this will keep them flustered because they were preparing for a match with me and Guy. Now, unfortunately, because I can't do this, Kid Grunge will add a new element to him, which you're not prepared for.
That's right, wrestling by the seat of your pants. No preparation time for this. They didn't know who was coming out.
Well, Kid Grunge came out like a house on fire.
Well, Kid Grunge we were gonna have a nice introduction for him, but unfortunately they jump-started the match when I left, so we had to get him out there fast to help out Guy. Oh, and a nice backdrop by Guy Sauriol. He'll go for a quick cover here.
Not able to pin the Mysterious one.
You know what I'm wondering, are we going to see Lord Terracain come back out here? How does he feel about his first sacrifice of the evening being back out here?
I hope not.
That's all we need. The successful tag there by Guy Sauriol and Kid Grunge. Kid Grunge has the Mysterious one down, but the man in the green suit touches the ropes. Grunge with a nice takedown.
Kid Grunge representing Generation X.
Generation X.
So we've got Mysterious 2 out there, and the man who represents Generation X.
What about Kid Grunge, Kevin? You think he'll be better looking
tomorrow?
Look
at that. Dangerous Dan takes a hold of the head of referee Iceman Phil Savage.
Just responding to you, Dave. Yeah, Kid Grunge only has one way to go. He's got to get better looking.
Uh-oh. Well, some tactics that are untoward taking place in the ring right now. Look at this. Look at what Dangerous Dan has in his hand. He's got a rope in his hand.
That's a tag rope, Howie. He's got to hold that.
But if he may try and use that.
And that does happen now and then, Howie.
Very often. Especially with
watch what may happen here.
Look at this.
No, not with the ref's
attention.
Look at this. He's got the rope around the neck of Guy Sauriol.
And he's choking him.
Look at that.
Dave, I think you owe Howie an apology here. You sounded just a little bit condescending.
Oh, there's Captain Morgan in the background with a cane in the Guy Sauriol's rib area.
Wow.
I'm telling you, these are some of the dirtiest players in the game.
Iceman Phil Savage has lost control of this match. Dangerous Dan was using the rope around the throat of Guy Sauriol.
See, effectively, you've still got a handicap match here. It's just as if Dave's not there because it's 3-on-2. You get Captain Morgan over there. we get Captain Morgan over here. I'd like a steak sandwich. What do you say?
Well, the Iceman cautioning Mysterious about using the fist. Oh, and he tosses Guy Sauriol out of the ring.
Guy hit hard on the floor outside the ring here.
Dangerous Dan has Guy Sauriol, and now here comes Kid Savage. Look at the beating that is being administered to Guy Sauriol. Look at that!
See, Kid Grunge is showing his inexperience. He's distracting the ref, trying to get to help his opponent, but effectively giving his opponents the opportunity. Mysterious is on the ground, taunting
Look at
fans.
Mysterious on the floor, getting pushed by the fans here.
Where's security when we need them? We got security over here?
What a move by Guy Sauriol, makes the tag with Kid Grunge.
Oh, and over the top. Here we go. Here we go.
This is the moment that we've been waiting for.
Oh, he's got him locked to the ropes.
Look at that.
Oh, and a high cross right on top of that big old center of low gravity.
Oh, again. Oh, working on that stomach.
Captain Morgan having a conniption fit outside the ring. Oh.
Captain Morgan is all fine and when things are going his team's way.
Kid Grunge is cleaning house here tonight.
Kid Grunge putting on an exhibition, teaching a lesson or two to these older wrestlers.
Well, you may be right.
Oh, a leg to the chest of Dangerous Dan. Now, Kid Grunge trying to drag him.
There you go.
And look who jumps into the ring, Mysterious too, with a kick, a boot to the midsection of Kid Grunge.
Kid Grunge, he's no graduate. He's still learning. Silly mistake. Left himself
There's
wide
a
open.
shot to the head. A headbutt to Dangerous Dan Gervais. Kid Grunge working hard, trying to... Dangerous Dan looking for a tag, but his partner nowhere to be found. And now, Guy Sauriol giving out the medicine that was administered to him by that evil threesome. There's Kid Grunge back with a fist.
The evil threesome. I saw a movie about that.
There's a scissors takedown.
Wasn't that your sister's wedding?
No. That was my prom date's wedding.
Gentlemen, please. Dangerous Dan now taking the beating. Kid Grunge working with that figure four. Meanwhile, Mysterious 2 being urged into action by Captain Morgan. And look out, here comes Mysterious 2 called back. Look at that, Captain Morgan just trying to distract the Iceman.
Kid Grunge slowing down the pace a little bit now.
Yes, but...
This is just it.
Oh, another cane to the back of Guy Sauriol. Has to be stopped.
This is sickening. Dave Dalton and I again had to work together, getting along out there. Can't handle this. I'm getting paid nearly enough to be hanging out with Dave all night.
Well, look at this. Picking up the Mysterious 2 was Guy Sauriol, a great strength move. Oh no! A whack across the back by Dangerous
now,
Dan.
Iceman, what is Iceman doing?
What is
the
Iceman
cane was
doing?
in the ring. This is completely out of control.
Now Mysterious 2 working to the midsection of Guy Sauriol. 1, 2, 3. It's all
That's
over.
it.
Oh my! You saw Kid Grunge jump into the ring to try and get Mysterious 2. Mysterious 2 back
The
out.
winner,
And
Mysterious
Kid Grunge.
2, Dangerous Dan.
Oh, this is too much. This is too much.
We don't care what you get. Look what happened to your partner. We'll do the same and not be able to wrestling anymore, probably.
This is just too much.
Sit down, Dave. Don't get into it. It's not
Dave,
worth it,
it's
buddy.
not worth it. The dirty tactics that they used on Guy Sauriol.
Please welcome all wrestlers, Kid Grunge, Lord Terracain, Kevin the Graduate Love, Mike Wildside, Predator, Psycho Miko, Bruiser, Dangerous Dan, Mysterious 2.
unbelievable, Howie, the action we've seen here today on Outaouais Professional Wrestling.
How can these guys, after the beating that they have taken, come back out here and get involved in something as wild as this?
Well, you know what I mean? We come to your town, we put on a show beyond belief, and the guys know it in advance, and this is strictly for the fans.
Look at, you can see Kevin the Graduate Love trying to make friends right away with Lord Terracain.
Kevin's like that, you know.
Let the royal battle begin!
Here it goes. It's like a smorgasbord, David.
Yes, it is. They're just bodies all over the place.
I don't know where to start.
I think we'll just kind of hold back on this one, Howie, and...
Oh, this is a free-for-all.
Yes, it is.
Well, and look at the managers of each of the fighters. In one corner, you've got Dangerous Dan tying up Guy Sauriol with the tag rope. The managers of these fighters walking around surveying the situation. Look at Kevin, the Graduate Love, going after Kid Grunge, and now he's taking it into the turnbuckle from Lord Terracain. Lord Terracain now giving it to Kid Grunge. Two guys working on Kevin, the Graduate Love.
There's a lot of scores that are going to be settled in this.
Oh,
you know what I
mean? Oh, a big flip by the Bruiser on Kevin, the Graduate Love. I'll bet he wishes he was back up here with you and I.
Well, I don't think it'll be too much longer before he exits the ring and goes running to Jeremy's arms.
I can see Kid Grunge giving a beating to Lord Terracain, if I can believe that. Lord Terracain is on the ropes. It's hard to know where to start with all this. Meanwhile, here comes...
Oh, Michael Wildside just put the boot into Dan's nose. That's got to be broken now. Oh, and again driving the fist into the head. It's hard to follow the action with this, Howie.
There's so much to look at. Lord Terracain sort of standing around now, looking where he's going to go next. And he gives a boot to Michael Wildside.
It'll be a little easier as people get eliminated.
And I'm sure nobody wants to be eliminated from this.
Wildside giving it to Lord Terracain.
Well, you can see
the Bruiser and Guy Sauriol they're squaring up there in a collar elbow lockup.
Interesting right now that Captain Morgan is without his cane.
Good point, Howie. Good
Dangerous
point.
Dan has Lord Terracain.
Oh,
and
and we got one eliminated. Psycho Mike has just hit the ground over the top rope, and he's the first man eliminated in this 10-man battle royal.
Dangerous Dan has got one leg of Lord Terracain over the ropes, and he's trying to get the other one over. Lord Terracain fighting low as Mike rakes the eye.
Oh, and the Bruiser is gone as well.
Oh my, I missed that one.
Actually, the Bruiser can get back in because he fell through the second and third ropes.
Now Lord Terracain. Oh!
Psycho Mike threw him back in. Michael Wildside is gone too. Eliminated. I didn't see who eliminated him. Did you, Howie?
I did not see it, but there goes
Kid
the
Graduate.
And
Kid Grunge
threw the Graduate over. Was
now
almost taken out.
Michael Wildside on the outside now.
Now they're settling a score. Look at that. Lord Terracain giving it to Kid Grunge in the corner while Mike Wildside.
They're on the floor.
And the
I hope the camera can follow this. The Graduate and Michael Wildside just wailing away on each other here on the outside of the ring on the floor.
Meanwhile, Dangerous Dan gives a boot to the midsection of Lord Terracain. Oh, we saw a man go into the pole. That looks like it was Mike Wildside at the hands of the Graduate. Right into the pole on the far end of the ring. Dangerous Dan is on his knees in front of Lord Terracain. Lord Terracain putting the boots to him. Now he's got him. He's got a chokehold on Dangerous Dan.
We haven't got a camera on it, but Michael Wildside and Kevin Love are fighting it all the way back to the change room.
And
there we go.
There's brother Jeremy as well.
Oh, brother Jeremy's in it too.
Guy Sauriol just gave a big flip to Lord Terracain.
And Lord Terracain didn't appreciate that very much at all.
Look at that.
Oh my God, they're in the chairs. They're in the chairs here in the back.
Guy Sauriol with an elbow. Oh, and a knee to the midsection of Lord Terracain.
Oh, and Kevin's following him right back with the chair into the change room. Did you see that?
Yes, I can see it. But there's so much to look at here in the ring as well. Look at that Mysterious 2.
And there goes the Predator. The Predator's over the top.
Oh my, Dangerous Dan and Mysterious 2 combined on the Bruiser. Then Guy Sauriol gave one back to Dangerous Dan. And now a boot to the back of the Bruiser by Mysterious 2. Now Guy Sauriol has Mysterious 2 and Dangerous Dan together.
Lord Terracain hanging over the Bruiser right now.
Look at this. Look at Lord Terracain and the Bruiser going at it in the center ring.
These two are about the same size, same power. This should be a good matchup. Oh, and the Bruiser's over. Lord Terracain just threw him like nothing.
Oh!
So we're down to 4 now.
Look at that, a flying forearm by Kid Grunge to Mysterious 2. And now Lord Terracain is out.
The Bruiser pulled him over. This ought to be interesting.
4 men left in the ring. Guy Sauriol trying to get back to his feet.
Well, Howie, maybe we'll get lucky and the Bruiser and Lord Terracain will beat on each other, and that'll make it easier for me when I come back.
Look what's going on out there, outside the ring between the Bruiser and Lord Terracain. Oh, these are big men, folks. These are big men.
Probably the 2 biggest men we have here in Outaouais Professional Wrestling. And that's it. They were just walking away from each other. I'm sure they'll lock forces later on. But
they will lock horns later on.
But right now, I think they're content to just end it.
Now, Dangerous Dan and Mysterious 2 are combining against Kid Grunge, and he's out of the ring.
That's it. Kid
now
Grunge
it's
is gone.
what we saw in the last tag team match. Look at Captain Morgan. He's delirious now. Is it going to be 3 against 1?
No, I don't think so. As a matter of fact, I think I might just go keep Kid Grunge by ringside to keep Captain Morgan out of this.
Captain Morgan taunted by the fans. Now it's 2 against 1. 2 against 1. Guy Sauriol being handled by Mysterious 2 and Dangerous Dan. Both of them working him over at the same time.
I'm just going to go keep Kid Grunge by ringside to keep this fair.
You heard the wild thing, Davey Dalton, making sure that this stays fair. Right now it's 2 against 1 with Captain Morgan outside the ropes, hoping that he can get involved. What a great athletic flip. And clothesline, a double clothesline by Guy Sauriol. There's an elbow to the head of Dangerous Dan, an elbow to the back now. Now into the turnbuckle. Guy Sauriol doing a great job on Dangerous Dan. There he goes with the head of the turnbuckle. Now he's got him, but there comes Mysterious 2 to the back of Guy Sauriol. And Guy Sauriol is off of Dangerous Dan. There's a punch to the head by Mysterious 2. Mysterious 2 has Guy Sauriol. There's a shot. Sauriol is reeling. And now, while those two were fighting against who was going to see, or who was going to get Guy Sauriol, Sauriol now trying to survive the beating that he's taking. Dangerous Dan is all over Guy Sauriol right now. Head into the turnbuckle. Those 3 gladiators left now. Oh, a boot to the side of Guy Sauriol. Into the turnbuckle, but no. Sauriol gets out of the hold, and it's Dangerous Dan that goes into it. Oh, and he's out of the ring.
That's it, Dan's gone.
Just the 2 men left. Who will it be? Guy Sauriol or Mysterious 2? Captain Morgan livid outside of the ring. Doesn't have his cane with him. Kid Grunge hanging around just to make sure that this is a fair fight. The Iceman trying to get Dangerous Dan out of there. Guy Sauriol with the body slam.
You can tell Guy is tired. He's got very little left in his tank right now.
Oh!
Oh, a beautiful, beautiful acrobatic move by Guy Sauriol. Unfortunately, pin counts don't...
He's got to get him out over the top rope.
Over the top rope.
There he goes!
That's it!
The winner of the Battle Royal, Guy Sauriol. Captain Morgan.
The winner of the Battle Royal, Guy Sauriol.
Captain Morgan wants retribution.
Good stuff.
Well, according to the crowd, the right man won, but here comes Dangerous Dan out of the dressing room area. What's going to happen? Luke Lasselle is in the ring.
If you have any questions or comments about this program, please call our viewer response line at 728-2200 or fax us at 739-2831 or 728-9793.